Hi, I'm Anita of my Juke and I podcast. And before we start, um, if you like my podcast, please subscribe, like, and share. And remember to hit the notification bell so you can be notified of future episodes. Wow, so much is going on. Harry and Meghan have definitely brought polo to the US. And why? Because service is universal, remember? So, yesterday, Prince Harry completed the Centre Valley Polo Cup in Aspen, along with his good friend, Nacho Figueras. Isn't Nacho a hottie? Oh my goodness, this guy is pure eye candy. You know something? Delphina is one of the luckiest women out there on this planet. So Harry scored 4 goals, and he and his teammate they won that match. So kudos to them. So um, the money that they raised was for Centre Valley. And remember, Centre Valley is an organization Harry founded with Prince Yeso of Lesotho. Oh, I love to say the word Lesotho. To help children in Africa that is affected by poverty, inequality, HIV and AIDS, and of course, recently COVID. We know how devastating COVID was, and it affected a lot of people all over the world, not only here in the US, but in Africa as well. So last year, Harry and his teammate also won the same tournament as well, and Harry promised that he was going to give $1.5 million to Centre Valley from his memoir. So I'm definitely waiting for that memoir. I already have a spot here for it. You know, it has its place. Just like the podcast, I will be right online to buy my copy. Who would have thought? Boris Johnson's sister, another crazy, Rachel Johnson, who is a host on LBC radio. That girl has come to Meghan's defense, and I didn't see it coming because she is a mess. So a caller called in to ask why is Meghan's positive work does not get coverage in the UK. And here's what she said. She said she's seen a lot of tabloidy things. She's seen a lot of stuff on Mail Online. Well, the fail online, I forgot to say that because it really is a fail. And by the way, they have been very messy, but you know what? We'll talk more about that. Let's leave that. So she said, Meghan is a story. I don't know what she means by that, but she told the viewer or the listener that they were actually right. She doesn't think Meghan get, you know, a fair treatment by the press in England. So she's definitely had a come to Jesus moment, and all of them will eventually do. So this is the same woman that Rachel Johnson, who referred to Meghan as having exotic DNA. She said Meghan had exotic DNA and was questioning their children, their future children, wanting to know what, they would be like or look like. So she said in one of her articles that she had written or said, if there is an issue from her alleged union with Prince Harry, the Windsors will thicken their watery thin blood, and the Spencer pale skin and ginger hair with some rich exotic DNA. This is one convoluted sentence. I can't even say it right. But anyway, she's talking about how Diana's family is pale, and that would change the color of the skin, being a racist, of course, because Megan is a black woman. And what's going on with these Aussies? I mean, these people have gone off the rails. They have joined the bandwagon of England. Karl Stefanovic, I can't even pronounce his name well, but this guy is laughing at something as serious as a fire in a child's room. Who does that? What idiot does a thing like that? This is so disgraceful. But just like Rachel, as I said, they will have their come to Jesus moment, because I know that when they start singing for their supper, when they lose their job, and they get another job, they all gonna have to change their tune. The funny thing about it is that they're in their bubble in England and in Australia, but one thing I know, that they will not be able to work anywhere in the world because of their behavior and how unprofessional they've conducted themselves. It's just shameful that reporters are so biased. It's incredible. So let us move on to the real story. Okay? All of England right now is eating humble pie because Princess Meghan, a very successful podcast, has unseated Joe Rogan. Okay? She knocked him off his pedestal at Spotify. And not only has she knocked him off to become number one, the girl is the moment. Okay, Meghan is the moment. She's number one in so many countries. She's number one in the US. She's number one in Canada. She's number one in Australia. Yes, those very racist Australians. She's number one over there. Obviously, they don't like her, but they're listening. So that's, we'll take the listen. Okay, so 12 million listeners tuned in to Meghan's first podcast. So the Brits and them, they were lying about the numbers, talking about, before they even saw the numbers, they were talking about very few people listened to the podcast, and they had the world of negative things to say. But you know what? Right now they're eating humble pie because Meghan has outdone herself, and she's number one. She's the moment. She's the it girl. Okay? Harry certainly married up. Harry married a very smart woman who definitely can do things, and they're making their own money. I love that. Now, did you guys notice that Meghan ended her podcast with her first name only? She said, and this is Meghan. When you can just go by your first name, you're big. You have arrived. The world knows who you are. Okay? So she, ended the podcast with her first name. And I'm so happy because normally Meghan gets a lot of heat for using the Duchess of Sussex, which that's her name. She is the Duchess of Sussex. So I don't know why all of England is getting all worked up about using her name, her title. Okay? But, eventually I have a strong feeling that Meghan is just going to use her first name, just Meghan. And she might even tell them to keep it. That would be so funny to hear and watch, okay? So, now, and another thing I think that is killing them as well is those huge billboards that's all over the continents. You see them in North America and Canada. You see them just everywhere with archetypes written all over. I mean, I haven't seen big billboards like that in such a long time. Those Brits, I know they're dying. Oh Lord. And I'm just loving it. I am so loving it. I am here for it all. I am watching them with their meltdowns. Okay? So That is like, I can't tell you guys how happy I am. And another thing again, Megan said in the podcast, she referred to Harry as my love. And this is not the first time that she said that in public. And I know that's how she calls Harry. Because when Hamilton came to England, the cast of Hamilton came to perform, she and Harry had went to that performance. And I remember when she was in the front and Harry was in the back, and she turned around and she asked him if he can see my love. And I'm telling you, everybody in the fandom was like, their hearts were melting when she said that, so that was really cute to see, that she referred to him as my love. Now, a lot of Megan's friends took to social media to congratulate her and to send out some beautiful, kind words, to her. So, here is what Serena said. By the way, Serena took a picture with her beautiful daughter, Alexis, and Megan, and I'm telling you, it's so cute. Alexis is going to be such a beauty when she grows up. And Megan, well, no, not her hairdresser. I think it's her makeup artist, Daniel Martin. I think he did her hair during the royal wedding. He also took to Instagram and give her a shout out. Her Atwell's president as well, Diane, I can't say her name properly, but this is what she said. Abigail Spencer, her co-star from Suits, also give her a shout out. Here's what she said. So a lot of, well wishes and a lot of congratulations coming Megan's way. And they try to knock her down, but guess what? They can't. They can't. Too many people are praying for Megan. Too many people are praying for her, and she just love going out in the universe to her. So they can try. Now, on a very, very exciting note, we have Mamma Mia. So meet Mamma Mia. Isn't she adorable? So Mamma Mia is a rescue beagle that Harry and Meghan adopted. So that's going to be, they're going to have 3 dogs, They have Guy, they have Pula. So Mamma Mia is going to be a sibling to Guy and Pula. And she's going to be living in a mansion, Mamma Mia has been through a lot, They used to use her as a breeder, I'm telling you, just having puppies and stuff like that. So now she's going to be in a mansion and she's going to be in a loving family. Boy, look at how things can happen to you, right? You can go from a dog, just breeding, just everywhere, not, being loved, and all of a sudden, you could have that pixie dust sparkled over you or scent on you, and all of a sudden you're living in a mansion. You're living with the most beautiful couple in the world, a sweet couple who's going to love and take care of you. How lucky is Mamma Mia, I am telling you, to have Harry and Meghan as her mom and her dad, and to have Archie and Lily looking over you. What a blessing. God has definitely smiled on that dog. Oh, can somebody adopt me? Just kidding. The only person that can adopt me is Harry and Meghan. For me to go. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that when an episode comes out, you can be notified so that we can, remain in the game and keep supporting Megan, because guess what? There's a lot of negativity out there, and I just want to keep on spreading that positivity. Love all of you guys. You guys are wonderful. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. Bye.